guys. First of all, I am super excited that you are here, and I hope that you guys have had an amazing day learning all about coaching and just kind of being a little fly on the wall and hearing about all of our experiences. But first off, I just want to say my name is Kate, and I am a coach on Team Rise for More, and I have been coaching now since really the beginning of December. So I just wanted to pop on here this afternoon to tell you a little bit about why I decided to become a coach. I was a challenger in an accountability group, and then I decided to take the leap and become a coach. So I just wanted to share a little bit about my experience and why I really felt kind of compelled to start coaching. So to start, I'll share a little bit about why I decided to join the accountability groups in the first place. So I am a mom to a now almost 14-month-old, but back when I got asked to join an accountability group, I was about 10 months postpartum, and I was really struggling. After my son was born, I struggled with really bad anxiety, some depression, postpartum stuff, and really just completely stopped taking care of myself because I was so consumed with making sure that my son was okay and just consumed with anxious feelings all the time. And so I really had just lost, the desire to take care of me, and over months and months of doing that, I got to the point where I was kind of really in a dark place. So I ended up meeting Maggie through Instagram, and she had invited me to join an accountability group. I really didn't know what it was about. I just knew that it was about getting healthy, and so I was like, you know what, I need something in my life. So I joined for the month of November, and I cannot imagine if I would have said no to that, because it's just opened so many doors for me. But I joined, and then within a week I was blown away by the support that I was not only getting from her but from people in our group, and I just started to find this sense of community that I had not felt like I'd been a part of for a really long time, if ever. And then in May, I had just found somebody who I felt like I could ask any questions to, or I could just count on for support. I had done a lot of crash diets and things well before I had my son, and I just never was confident in living a healthy lifestyle. I felt like I was always oh, I need to lose weight, so I'll just do this really quick to lose some weight before whatever I needed to lose weight for, if that makes sense. But I didn't want to do that anymore. I was the heaviest I had ever been at that point, and I just wanted something to change my life versus just a short-term fix. So I remember there was one night specifically when my husband had taken me out for the evening, and he actually got a hotel room and wanted to order us dessert with room service, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm doing this accountability group, I can't eat bad, I'm gonna ruin everything. And I remember literally texting Maggie at 10 o'clock at night, and I was like, what do I do? And she was like, Kate, give yourself some grace, it's okay. And that really resonated with me, and I just felt like I found somebody that I could count on and that I could not feel judged by, and I was like, this is such a good feeling. So I again continued with the accountability group, and towards the end of, well, more towards the middle of the month, I was like, I want to do this coaching thing, but I'm terrified and I have no idea what that means. But if I could just help one person like Maggie has helped me in just this short period of time, and just be a sounding board for somebody, then all of those fears would be so worth it to me. But I didn't know where to start, and I didn't know what to do. So I ended up reaching out to Maggie, and she was amazing. She sat down with me and talked me through everything one-on-one, and calmed some of my fears. I was in one of these sneak peeks, and I watched everybody's story, and I was just so inspired, but again, so scared. And I was like, maybe this isn't for me. I am also a part-time teacher. I'm actually at work today doing this little video, but I'm just hoping somebody doesn't walk through the door. Anyways, so I just was like, you know what, I'm gonna give this a go and see how it goes and everything. And so I started the trainings, and then I totally dove in, and I cannot tell you how incredibly grateful I feel for pushing past those fears and realizing that in order for me to grow as a person, and in order for me to make an impact on people, I have to do things outside of my comfort zone. And that's exactly what this whole coaching thing has brought to me. Like, it's forced me to really dig outside myself a little bit, face fears, do things despite the uncomfortability that it brings. And just in this short amount of time that I've started coaching, I have grown in so many ways that I never thought possible. So I always get emotional talking about it, so I won't cry here, but I feel like I could. But I just want to say, like, if you at all have a desire or the interest, or you've watched these videos today and you're like, I'm scared, but this sounds so cool, there is no harm in starting something and just giving it a go and seeing where it takes you, because you have no idea what is out there and what could really, like, open your eyes to just a whole new world. The things that we have found in this community and the things that this team has brought into my life are things that I can't imagine not having now. Like, I can't imagine going through my days without this amazing group of women supporting me and encouraging me and loving me along the way, and just like wrapping their arms like virtually around me at times when I'm struggling. But there's just like, it's just so amazing. And I know that, like, I know that I needed something in my life when I was feeling the way that I was feeling 4 or 5 months ago, but I didn't really fully know what that was, and this has been more than I could have ever imagined. So again, if you feel a desire and you have interest and you want to know more, reach out to the coach that invited you here today and just have conversations, because you don't know what's out there until you really dig deep. So anyways, I hope you guys all have an amazing day. Thank you so much for listening to my story and all of our stories, and we are just so excited that you are here and really thinking about joining us on this amazing journey. So I will talk to you all soon.